In this video we are going to see how to create this banner using Photoshop. To follow along, I leave all the images in the description so that you can follow along with me. Images and the font that is required to create this banner. Fine. Now to start along, let's create a new document. Control N. Note the width and height. Click on OK. Once this is done, we have to place a background object or a background image. So place. On the download we have a folder and this is the background image. Just select this. Just press shift and rotate it. Now press shift alt and just drag. Click OK. Once this is done, make this layer at the top, add this layer at the top and fill this with black. Alt backspace. Now you just have to reduce the flow, so this seems alright. Now what you need to do is you need to create a rectangle. Press U, select this and make sure rectangle is selected and just create a rectangle, and the color is going to be somewhat orangish. Now make the stroke as none. Control minus to zoom out, Control T. Now press shift and rotate, or you can use without shift also. Let's make this little thinner. Zoom in, press V and cool. Now press alt, just drag. Now we have another. Cool, we have two. Now let's place the camera objects. File. So before that, let me just Control G and call this background. File, then place the first image and right click, flip horizontal, make this little smaller and let's rotate it a bit. Place it. Now Control J to duplicate this, just drag this down but select this below part below which is selected. Actually we need to select this. Control Z, select this, press V and use the down arrow. Now select Control T, press Control and select the top and just make this as flat as you can so that it looks like a shadow. Now right click, blending option, color overlay. We need to fill this with black color. Cool. Now filter, blur, Gaussian blur. You can make this as a real shadow. I'm leaving this to you. And now you can add any overlay, or you can simply reduce the opacity just to actually look. Press V. Cool. Now let's select these two and call this camera. Likewise we can place all the other lens and this. Right click, flip horizontal, press shift alt, place it over here. The same way, place the lens, shift alt, drag it in and place it. Now you can have blending option. Select this to add black drop shadow to it. Drop shadow. Now you can see already a shadow is applied. Now you can play with the distance, the size, and don't make this as global. Cool. The same way, select this, right click, blending option, and give the drop shadow to it, distance, size, and spread. Now let's type the text. So here the three font we are going to use: Montserrat, Mont, and Sweet Sensation. I have left the link in the description so that you can download it and install it to your PC. Type T. Let's type first photograph. Select all, and the font is going to be Mont. The color is going to be white. Click OK, and let's make this extra bold. Now type T, Control T, and just drag it a bit this way. This doesn't look white. Great. Now Control T again. Are you ready? The font. We'll use Montserrat. First you have to select it, and then you need to give type Control T, press Control T, and just drag it. Press V to place this in the right place. Now again Control T, this time workshop class, and the font is Sweet Sensation. Let's pick the color to this, and the font is Sweet Sensation, and click OK. Control T, just press Alt and drag, Alt Shift and just drag. Now you got it. Now we can play with the font. So these are objects. Let me just group this. OBJ. Now let's type T and just drag it and paste some text. Make this little bigger. Select all first. Let the font be Montserrat. Select all and let this be color white. And wherever there is extra line, make this as a single line. We just need only 3 lines. Select all and get into the character styles. Now add the line height over here. Press OK. Press V, and here you go. And call this text. And now press U. U is for rectangle. I'm selecting, trying to create the button. Type T and visit. Now is the text. We will use the font Mont, and the bold is going to be extra heavy. And let's select the color to white. Press V. Select this, Ctrl Z, fill the color with white, then press V. select the rectangle in case if you don't want, press U. In case if you don't want the stroke, just remove the stroke. Now select these two, Control T, press Shift Alt, drag it in to make this little smaller. Cool. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.